striving for in the future, and try to reconcile that and visualizing that and putting that out in the universe in order to attract that with accepting where I am.
Yes.
And being not attached to that idea.
Yes. So visualization is a tool. If you don't get attached to it, use visualization and change as necessary. You use it as a tool and let go of it. You don't hang on to it. Then visualization becomes non-attachment. Anything can be non-attachment.
So it's okay to visualize what you want?
Yes. As a means. It's a means, not as a goal. Don't get stuck into it. So use anything you use as a means. You are not attached. Okay. For example, you want to go from here to another country. Okay. So you use car. You know, are you attached to the car? No, you are using as a means. But when the river comes, then you take a boat. So you are not attached to car because you let go of the car. You take the boat. Then you go across, you get out of it, and then you have to catch the plane. You catch the plane. So using the car, using the boat, or using the plane is not attachment because you are using as a tool. But if you say, I'm going in the car and the river comes, so I want to hang on to the car, what would happen? So this is what people do. They're attached. They're attached that this is what I want. I want to do this thing this way.
So you visualize it and you'll let it go.
Yeah. Visualize, use as a tool, and let
then you
go
get back to accepting where you are.
Right.
And
so nothing is good or bad. It's just, it makes you free, then it's good. It binds you, then it's not good. Another way of looking at it, anything that expands your consciousness is good. Anything that shrinks your consciousness is bad. So like 2 days ago I had on Facebook, I wrote something like this. Just like root cause of all the physiological problem is constipation. Same way, root cause of psychosomatic problem is greediness, being self-centered. So somebody wrote, the self-centered, then I'm not self-centered, I'm doing for everyone, and I get into trouble. So I explain, my main teaching is first nurture yourself and then give it to others. So all the teaching has to be understood in proper sense. So first you nurture yourself and then give to others. So the idea is expand your consciousness. You expand your consciousness, your miseries will die away. But if you always think I, me and mine, your consciousness shrinks. Your simpler problem becomes magnified. But when you think of others, just, your personal problem disappears. Suppose you had little injury and, emergency ward, you go to the emergency ward like I describe my experience. It hurts so much. But then you see somebody's arm is severed. Then you forget your thing. Your problem becomes...
Take that first.
Yes. So when you go out of yourself, the problems minimize. See? So other things I say, I want to help others, but I cannot help.
Yeah, how do you, it sounds silly, but how do you give to others?
Okay. If you have surplus, give it to others. If you have surplus money, help someone financially. If you have surplus energy, help someone else. If you have surplus wisdom, peace, provide peace. But suppose you don't have any surplus, what do? Then you can meditate and pray that God, I wish well-being to others. Just by thinking and expanding your consciousness with love, you are freeing yourself. See? So it is not necessary that you have to give someone to expand your consciousness. So really, doesn't matter whatever you have, in that situation, you think of others. Even you do the same thing, just mentally think of the others, you will be relieved. And in the same situation, you think of yourself, and you will be very miserable. Just simplest example, just you get into thinking for yourself, what would I do if I lose job, when I would retire, my insurance won't cover me, if this happens, my children, just keep on thinking of yourself. And more you think of yourself, you will be very miserable. Right now, there's no problem. You're thinking about 50 years from now. The same way, no matter how many problems you have, you think, of others, and your problems will be minimized. Okay, so that is general